to each other, clapping and cheering on the first responders, the grocery store workers, everybody that needs to be thanked.
It's the year 2020 and COVID-19 is in full swing around the globe. Each week I'm going to touch base with another person in a different country and city and see how they are coping with quarantine and isolation in their homes.
Bagpipes right after clapping. Day 40.
Hi, my name is Karen Tuvey and I live in New York City. I have been living here for 3 years. I came here to be close to my daughter, her husband, and my 2 grandchildren. Things in New York right now, it's definitely not the city I have visited. We drove to Times Square yesterday. No cars, no crowds and crowds and crowds of people. The city that never sleeps at night is all of a sudden asleep.
Times Square on a Sunday. This is something you rarely, never do actually when you live in New York City, is go to Times Square and especially drive your car.
It's eerie, it's surreal. I think half of New York City has moved out. Those that could get away soon enough have, and they have left the city. I am so touched and moved by the sense of community and camaraderie and everybody just stepping up and doing their part. And there are days where I'm just saddened because I, drive by Central Park and see the hospitals that are sent up in tents. And then you see a van that has prayer services being offered. There's no words, absolutely no words.
It's Lenox Hill Hospital behind me. You'll notice the cooling containers. It's very sad.
What can we do as individuals around the world to stay positive?
So virtual happy hours, and we pretend that we are out having a drink, and I'm their bartender like I have been for the last several months, and we talk about everything that you can talk about, those stories across the bar. That helps a lot.
So what does a typical day look like for us?
My son-in-law and I jump in and help my grandson, who is in grade 1, with as much of his homeschooling that we can. And my granddaughter, she has her preschool and her music and things that she does as well. We're sitting in uncertainty and standing in the unknown right now. Governor Cuomo said, it's like we've been living in a snow globe and somebody turned it upside down.
And what about our biggest concerns during this time?
Health. My biggest concern is that we are going to lose more people and we are not going to find a vaccine, but I believe we will, but it's going to take a while for us to find a vaccine.
My biggest concerns are if people get the coronavirus, they'll die, and when the coronavirus is over, there'll be less people, and there's less people, less friends, less plants, because a lot of people plant plants.
Well, it's a sunny day in New York City today, and I'm heading out for a walk. It's one of the things you miss the most when you're used to going out walking and talking and meeting up with people.
So there you go, miles away, but still going through similar struggles and ways of coping. In Surrey, BC, I'm Leah Bolton.